Hey, this is Sarah from Precision Camera in Austin, Texas. I am out at the beautiful state capitol, and I have a brand new Panasonic point-and-shoot camera. This is the Lumix FZ2500. This is a 1-inch super zoom camera, but the remarkable thing about it is that it shares a lot of the same features as the GH4. So video shooters, you're gonna love this one. So like we've seen with other Panasonic point-and-shoot cameras, this has a 1-inch 20.1 megapixel sensor. The ISO cap goes up to 12,800. It does 4K internal. This is a 24 to 480 millimeter lens, so lots and lots and lots of zoom. The aperture on this guy is a 2.8 to 4.5. So even through all that range, you really don't lose a whole lot of light. So one of my favorite things about recent Lumix cameras is that when you put your eye up to the viewfinder, you can keep your thumb on the back screen and move the focus point around while you're looking through the viewfinder. Kind of like this. Now I know you can't see inside, but I am seeing the little yellow square go everywhere. It's pretty cool. Now ergonomically, it's very similar to the FZ1000. We have the same build quality, we have the same body style, we have the same type of articulating touchscreen, we have a bright OLED viewfinder. Now there are some more buttons though. You'll notice here on the side, and this is for you video shooters, we have built-in ND filters and 3 programmable function buttons. Right now, when I received the camera, the top 2 function buttons were pre-programmed to be a very slow zoom in and zoom out, but I would assume these two obviously be able to be changed down the road. It still has a pretty good close focus capability for such a large zoom. Now this is a pre-production model. There is definitely a possibility that by the time this video comes out and by the time the camera is announced, that some things might change, so please just keep that in mind. Now, of course, this is a point and shoot technically. This is a fixed lens. It's 24 to 480 millimeter equivalent in 35 millimeter terms. What's cool about this that I don't find a lot in other point and shoots that are super zooms is that when you turn the camera on, it extends out this much, and as I zoom in and zoom out, the lens doesn't move. So it's all an internal zoom mechanism. Now, this also has a 5-axis image stabilizer, which is super helpful and very, very noticeable even at 480, getting a super steady shot way the heck out there. Like other Lumix point-and-shoot cameras, we have 4K photo mode. We also have post-focus mode. And of course, we have artistic modes and scene modes. Tons and tons and tons of scene modes to go through, as well as artistic modes. I love the expressive. It makes colors pop so well. Like with other Panasonic point-and-shoot cameras, this has a lot of similar features. We have wonderful art modes, tons and tons of scene modes, built-in Wi-Fi, 5-axis image stabilizer, super fast frame rate. We get the fun stuff like 4K photo mode and post-focus capability. But what really separates this from everything else in the lineup as far as point-and-shoots go is the video capabilities. Now, I am a photographer, and although I study video, I think there's someone else that is going to be able to talk more eloquently about what this camera is capable of. Ari?
Hey, my name's Ari. Usually I'm behind the camera, but today we're changing it up just for a quick moment here. Just wanted to talk about a couple of the things I really like about this camera in terms of video. I really like that it does DCI 4K. That's a very rare occurrence these days in cameras, and it does it at 100 megabits as well. I like that it has the built-in ND filters right on the outside, think that's a really awesome feature. I don't really know of any other cameras in terms of point and shoot cameras that have that capability. I really like that this has 4K 10-bit out, so you could hook it into something like an Atomos Shogun or some sort of external recorder and get some really awesome color grading capabilities with it. I also like that this has Sennheiser D and Sennheiser V built into it, and I'm hoping that this potentially has Vlog as a purchasable upgrade in the future. One thing I do like is the fact that the FZ2500 has unlimited record time capability. Here we're testing the difference between switching the ND filter on and off.
Now, I know we've kind of gone to town about how many awesome video features this guy has, but truthfully it is just as effective as a stills camera. The zoom is super versatile and would be great for someone that loves doing landscape or loves shooting wildlife. There's tons of scene modes, there's tons of artistic filters, all the things we've come to learn and love about Lumix cameras. Not to mention you of course have built-in Wi-Fi, so if you're out traveling or you want to just share a photo that you took, you can send it right to your phone. The Lumix FZ2500 is a very capable stills and video camera equally. Its robust features will make every type of shooter happy. Thanks for joining us on this adventure around the state capitol, and we hope to see you at the store soon.